Uh, Hello everyone. So welcome to this YouTube channel. Today our main focus is going to be on 0x4, see more functions and more nested loops. So what do we have here? So this is all about functions in C and nested loops. More videos to be covered. This is my first video actually. Today we are going to cover only on the quiz part, the quizzes. Then I'll do another video on how to tackle the exercises, the codes, how to read the codes step by step. So we are provided with some resources to watch or read, learning objective. So after the end of this project, you are expected to be able to explain to anyone without the help of Google. Actually, I'm doing this for my first time. It's not like I was prepared for it. I'm tackling the questions as I do with them with you, so you'll see that they're not highlighted or anything. So I'm just doing it with a fresh mind. So you can get to question 0. Actually, I tried this, and the thoughts of me recording and sharing my approach with you guys struck me, so I decided I'll record for the next of the questions. So this is the only one that I was trying to do it, so it may be awesome and fun for me to tackle it with you guys. So for question 0, I hope you can see, or do I really have to zoom in a little bit? Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, there. So what is the output of the following piece of code? We provided a variable int C, which is an integer. Then in the variable 9 is passed. So a while loop, while I it's incrementing, print I. So we can see when which I is already 9, it's incrementing. So for the first loop, as we know, it's going to like I is 9, so I minus, so it will start counting from 8 basically, since I has already been passed. So when you increment with 1, and then the increment continues for the loop, so until I is 0, when the loop is going to terminate. So we see I will start from 8, counting 7 downwards. So basically that's what it means. So question 1, what is the return value? The emphasis here is return value of the following function. So in some function, then it's passed void, meaning that it does not take any argument. So we have an integer I, then we have a for loop. This is nice, where I is now passed and declared as 0. Then when I is less than 10, I should increment. Then we are printing out I. So, and then we are told to return I. So remember, this is not, we are not asked about what I is printing, but rather we are told the return value. You may miss on this, for example, and you will go on picking this. This is the value of the printf. It's here to confuse you. But remember, we asked what is I returning. So after this loop has ended, what will be the value of I after it has incremented? So I definitely will be 10, because for the loop will end at 9. So what will be the return value or the terminating value? That is 10. So question 2, what is the value, what is the output of the piece of code? So an integer I is the same, so 9, while I, now you notice here, like I is put after the increment, I has been added after the increment. It's opposite with this one, but it doesn't mean nothing in C. So print f percentage I, percentage d for integer, then we're printing I. So what really this means is that it will start by minusing I. So when the first increment is done, we'll get an 8, then we go a 6, 7, then we go all the way to 1. For this it will not reach at 0, because you cannot increment a 0. So what will you print? It just end at 1. So you'll see, so it does not start with 9 actually. Since this is a while loop, it will start after the increment has been done, not as the decrement has been done. Actually, I'm sorry for saying increment. So after the decrement has been done, and it's going to, going with this, that one. So question 3, what is the output of the following piece of code? So int I, as usual, I is 0, while I is none is less than 10. Print I modulo 2. So print I modulo 2. You know the modulo function, it returns the remainder of whatever it's passed to it. So when we pass here 8 modulo 2, the remainder is 0, so it just returns the remainder. So basically here it's going to do when I is 0, so 0 divided by 2 is going to be 0, then 0 divided by 1 divided by 2, we're going to get a remainder of 1, 2 divided by 2, we're going to get a remainder of 0, all the way to 9 divided by 2, we're going to get a remainder of 1. So question 4, what is the output of the following piece of code? So int I, as usual, I equals to 0, while I is less than 10, it should increment, then you're going to print f I divided by 2. Now here we're not doing the modulo, but we are rather printing whatever the value of whatever the output is. So this whatever I divided by 2. So 9 divided by 2, it's 4 remainder 1. I guess. What is the return value of the following function? Some function void 12, then you're told return 98. So basically it's just return 98. This printf is just confusing. So question 6, what's the output of the following piece of code? Int I, for I is equals to 0, I negative, I is less than 10, I should increment, then the following you're going to print it times 2. So when it's 0, 0 times 2, 0, 0 times 1, it's actually 2, 2 times 2, 4, 3 times 6. So this we are going to go with this one till less than 10, that actually it will reach at 9. What is the output of the following piece of code? Int I, for I is less than 48. If you 48 less than 58, I plus plus, print the character of I. So basically, if you've checked the ASCII chart, it's called ASCII chart, or what is it called? ASCII chart. I guess it's ASCII table. Yes, this is it. So hopefully it's gonna open. My net is slow, kinda. So when we check 48, no, wait. Am I having the wrong table? 0, 1, 2. The 3. No, it's not the ASCII table. I guess I'm wrong. What is it supposed to be? Is it ASCII or hex? Is it provided in the resources? It is ASCII 48. What is ASCII A? So let me see. So what is ASCII 48? here. So 48 is actually 0, then 49 is 1, 50 is 2. Yeah, going on ASCII conversion table. And just look at it. And 48, where is 48? Yeah, so here you see 48, 0, 1, 2, and we're told up to 50. Told up to up to 57, I guess, which will be 9. Let's see. Up to 58. So basically you're going to, it's going to output 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because we've been told char. This uses the ASCII table syntax. So what is the output of the following piece of code? This question 8. I guess it's the last question. Since we have the submit button, we get to see where we are wrong and where we are correct. What is the output of the following piece of code? Int I is less than 9 while I is less than 0. So this I is negative 9, not less than 9. So when I is less than 0, print negative I plus plus. So this is what basically is going to do. I plus plus is going to increment from, no, it's going to decrement from negative, then going downwards. So it's gonna be like 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Since I is not 0, let's see how we got one error. This one, so this was correct. So what could possibly be wrong? We have now to look at this thing carefully. Let's start from top. So what's the return value? 10. What's the output of the following piece of code? So 2, 1. Yes. Then we can go to question 3. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So for modulo. So yeah, I guess. Yeah. So that was it. So basically the one that I was wronging was question 4. You can do it this way. So basically it's just about understanding, not getting it correct. So in the next video we're going to cover how to approach these tasks. I guess I'll be recording it live when approaching them for the first time. I want to be as natural as it can be. So see you in the next video.